I'm going to have to give him my number and say, if you need to chat through anything, call me.
The Bachelor is also coming up. Clayton, what can you tell me about why you think Clayton was the choice? Because after that trailer, I'm all in. But obviously leading up to it, everyone was slightly confused maybe about the decision.
I kept thinking, like, if you're going to make him the Bachelor, you got to, like, show more of him and why he's going to be our next Bachelor. Because, I mean, if we're watching, we're rooting for Rodney to be someone to be the Bachelor, someone that we're like, whoa, we fell in love with that person and we're rooting for them to find love. With Clayton, we're kind of like, what? Oh, okay. And now we're rooting for him, but we don't know much about him. But I can tell you, this guy, Clayton, is one of the most sensitive, in tune with his emotions kind of person that I've ever met. And I think that will make for a good Bachelor. It's going to be extremely difficult for him because of how, sensitive and emotional he is. But that's such a great quality you want to see in a Bachelor. And I think it's going to be a really great season.
I mean, again, the trailer alone is promising some stuff here. And it makes me think back to your season and like sex was such a like taboo topic and stuff. And now it's going to be interesting to see how people hopefully, how they treat Clayton as the male perspective. And I think we've come a long way, I think, since, all the shaming and ridiculousness that people aim towards you. But I mean, what do you think about how that's all going to come, like, be a main thing, the intimate with both of you moment?
I'm going to have to give him my number and say, if you need to chat through anything, call me. We have come a long way. I know I received like so much shaming around having sex, and, it was so controversial at the time. And then fast forward to Hannah Brown's season, we were celebrating her having sex 4 times. So I love that the show has evolved and that the viewers have evolved with the show. And, have come to like understand that that does happen and that that's okay and that it's our decision of what we want to do. But I mean, it's not the first time somebody's been intimate with more than one person. It's also not the first time that we've heard them say it out loud to somebody, obviously I did that as well. It's just, it's a tricky situation because to some people like Clayton, that is part of making a life-altering decision is being intimate with somebody. And when you genuinely fall in love with more than one person, it happens. And it's a really tough thing to navigate because you wouldn't do it in the outside world. And now you're having to, make sense of it in the Bachelor world. And it's really tricky. So I hope people give him some grace, and I hope he gives himself some grace. Because he's a human being and he's not perfect.
And it's going to be great to watch. So I don't need to shame. I just want to sit back and enjoy, you know what I mean?
And you will.
Did you guys want to host The Bachelor at all? Or was that always going to be like a conversation of it maybe makes more sense to have a male leading a male and female or anything like that?
I mean, we never really thought that would be our position. We never really thought we'd still be here for a second season hosting. So, I think it's cool to have a male that's been in that position again, help mentor the lead and say, I've been here, I've done this, and I'm here to help you. So it made sense for me that they got a past Bachelor and also someone that like has been in a hosting role before. He's going to do a really great job.
Would you be down to do more down the line?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I love hosting. I love being in a position to help the Bachelorette and be like somebody who can really empower them and give them confidence and validate their insecurities and just help them navigate through that journey, because I would have loved to have somebody like that there for me. And I like being that person that can help.